James Bond.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. Humans sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, silver shamrock.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and we got another treat for you. We got Sam Raimi's 1987 follow-up to his masterpiece, Evil Dead. Here's Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. And it's one of my favorites, liked it for a long time, an amazing blend of horror and comedy. And let's just dive right into this one, guys. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Evil Dead 2 is the wild sequel to Sam Raimi's debut 1981 horror masterpiece, The Evil Dead. Reimagined to the point of mimicry, yet infused with a dark comedic style, Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn is a twisted amalgam of all of the archetypes that made Evil Dead a hallowed name within the genre. Saturated with a mass amount of gore and dripping with morbid atmosphere, this groovy outing blasts the viewer with an abundance of horrific moments and over-the-top antics, until you're literally lost in a demented world where anything can happen, and most certainly does. With its heightened sensibility and off-the-wall charm, Evil Dead 2 is a gory slapstick ride that you'll never forget. The film follows a man by the name of Ash, who along with his girlfriend Linda travel to a secluded cabin in the woods. Once there, they find an ancient book and a tape recorder, both possessions of an archaeologist who has been studying ancient Kandarian demons. After playing the tape, an ancient evil is unleashed upon the earth, transforming Linda into a demonic beast and forcing Ash to fight for his life, by any means necessary. Bruce Campbell reprises the role of Ashley Williams, and he does an amazing job with it. But except this time, he's infusing a strange comedic twist to it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Wholly expressive and ultimately masochistic, Campbell's Ash is a human punching bag that takes a licking but keeps on ticking. He's drenched, beaten, battered, bruised, and mutilated, and that's just in the first half of this crazy, crazy ride. He plays that perfect underdog story, and Campbell nails the perfect pitch to let us stand up for him and cheer for his eventual victory over the forces of evil. Aside from Campbell's overwhelming contributions to the film, the other essential element of this movie is the kinetic style of Sam Raimi's direction. From his whacked-out angles to his supercharged tracking shots to his impeccable visual touch, which gives a distinct texture to everything. Raimi knocks it out of the park in this entry, and this is probably one of my favorite ones that he's ever done. The over-the-top nature of the film is in its imagery, sound effects, and general atmosphere. It's almost too off the wall, with fountains of blood erupting and oozing pus protruding from every orifice of this delightfully demented production. But when put into the context of Raimi's envisioned world, it just gels perfectly. Evil Dead 2 is without a doubt an unexpected sequel, which pulls everything that made the first entry so enjoyable, and then totally flips it all on its head to make a truly unique beast. With Campbell in front of the camera giving it his all, Raimi is behind the scenes making it all come together in perfect demented harmony. With his trademark and expressive direction, Raimi gifts unto the audience an exceptionally obscure viewpoint on what motion pictures can endure. Excessive to the max, the production is caked with overemphasized moments, hair-raising situations, and unmistakably original techniques which all force the film to rise above its meager origins. When you combine all of these elements with the outstanding creature effects, the vicious nature of the narrative, and the uncontrollable tone in which the film is just simmers in, then you have yourself one of the most original, entertaining, brutal, and bizarre flicks to ever come out of the horror genre. Evil Dead 2 is plain and simply a badass flick, and that's my story and I'm sticking to it. If you haven't checked this one out, guys, get off your ass and do it right now. This is a staple of the genre, and you can't go wrong with Campbell, Raimi, and The Evil Dead. One of my favorite series out there, and really love the film. So check it out. And if you like this, and if you have seen the film and you have some opinions on it, hey, leave it in the comments and let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I'll check you out in the next movie review. Thanks for seeing, and see you later.